Hello guys, this is Vysh. So the Hindu editorial for September 1. I've already done the August 31's episode today. So today a lot of videos are being uploaded. Already NCERT one lecture video we put out, and then August 31 the super blue moon concept we have explained, and then what happened on August 31, some historical events, and there one English grammar related one concept also I taught you. So watch everything. Okay, our channel alone will be sufficient for you to clear your exams, no matter which exam you're giving, but you have to daily watch it because there will be many repeated articles which we will not cover again and again. Okay, now today we have again interesting articles like you see on screen. When parents like they're divorced, or if it's a single parent and all, the legality of child custody in India, that one good article. It's not like theory, it is some court cases and examples they have given, and it is related to the Uniform Civil Code which is going to come now. So that context we will discuss as the last article today. And you know, China released a new map in which they are showing like Arunachal Pradesh is part of China, the Aksai Chin area of our Jammu and Kashmir, which in 1962 they took it because of the blunders which our those times prime ministers and all did it. So that area, and again some more portions they are claiming, and also they are claiming a lot of South China Sea portions also. So even like India, Philippines, Malaysia, everybody are angry with that. So that map I will show you, and certain important things on that also. So that article, it's not like very detailed article, but whatever happened, India's China's present stance, that we can get to know through that. Okay, our external affairs minister, you know, S. Jaishankar, he has always questioned what is this and all, and yesterday also very strongly he told, like, just by putting weird absurd maps on the social media, that doesn't give those areas to you. Okay, so like we can also do maps like that, simply take full China and put it like, okay, this full is India. So that maps don't work. So that give and take, both of them from the foreign ministries of both countries, that related thing. Okay. So the map is something like this. If you see here, India's territory, that round circles, that's also marked as China's thing. So Kashmir's one area, and this complete Arunachal Pradesh here. Okay, and then this full South China Sea, which is here, this 9-dash line. This concept is called 9-dash line. Okay, and they're telling this full is China's. Okay. And so the countries here, obviously, Philippines Islands are there, Japan, Malaysia, Brunei, all these small countries, Vietnam, everybody are angry, and they shout at each other in social media. So nothing much will happen, but this is the China's usual policy, and that is what the explanation also they gave. So you know, after many months, China, India had very bad relationships. Finally, in the I think the BRICS summit, which happened in South Africa, these people had a conversation. Okay, the first time conversation. But it looks like India and China is like nowhere going to solve all their problems. They are not going to repair their relationships. Okay, because just after the summit only, now China has, one thing has put out this new map. That is point number one. Another thing, next week, September 8-9 time, the G20 summit is going to happen in Delhi. China is also part of G20, you know. So they are telling that they won't come. Okay, so they did not confirm it, they did not deny it. So that means 90% they won't come. Why? Because here in India, you know, they'll be making like a grand event. Last one and a half year we are doing preparations. We had made that Bharat Mandap, a big building and all. And Delhi is going to be completely like it will be like a festival. Okay, 20 global leaders are going to come. So China won't like it that India is getting good things, good appreciation from all the countries, and India is like the host and leader and all. They don't want to come. So these two issues shows that India-China relation is not going to improve. Okay, and currently the trust level is at the lowest, meaning 1980s we normalized our ties and all, and from then if you take, this is the lowest level of relationship which we have with China now. Okay, and August 28, as I told, the standard map of 2023, that's what they called that map, and showed Arunachal Pradesh, Aksai Chin and South China Sea as part of their territory. India, Malaysia, Philippines were angry of that. Beijing, China defended that it's our normal procedure. Every year we put out our map, so don't over-interpret and overreact and do all these dialogues. Okay, so India is telling it is needless to issue such a new map when this much territorial disputes are happening. You are making it more complicated, and China and the neighbors of China are all irritated with China. Okay, so you know that 2019 when India did a full Indian map, you know, Modi and everybody, they put out a full Indian map showing Kashmir is fully ours. That time China got irritated. Okay, so China now telling that you don't get irritated doesn't make sense. When we do that, we show our sovereignty and integrity and all. That time you are getting irritated. Okay, this Ladakh area and the Kashmir's area and all, we are showing ours. You are getting irritated, or even Arunachal. How come now you are telling us not to get irritated? Okay. So again, this boundary problems and territorial claims has gone up to United Nations level, and everywhere this is raised. Our Indian excellent IFS officers and all these people raised it very beautifully. That videos are there on the YouTube. Pakistan will tell something nonsensical and Indian people will give an excellent reply to them also. So that and all is happening since years now. And the issues which, you know, the Doklam standoff near Sikkim area and Galwan area and all, we had this fighting with China. That was after this only. Once we put out a map, they got irritated. They came with all their army there. Okay. So you are the ones who are triggering issues. So our S.J. Shankar also told it. And author is telling we need to understand each other's sensitivity, mutual sensitivity, like don't affect each other's sovereignty and all these things, and they should come together and repair these things, because India and China is the like future of the world compared to other countries where recessions are, like banks are going down in USA, in Germany, in Europe, and all the banks are all collapsing. Okay, they are having no proper GDP growth or anything, but India, China is booming in GDP. So you are the future. So you two start fighting like this, it is bad for the entire world. Okay, so this is much only, article has only this much details. Okay, I'll show you the headlines. If you see, this is the article which we discussed, India, China. This much detailing is not there in the article. Okay, I just told you with the maps and some backstories and all. Then this one we'll discuss, that Uniform Civil Code which I told. They are relating that to the legality or the custody of child, that we'll discuss. This is Asia Cup cricket, not required. This is Tamil Nadu caste politics, not required. And this moon, super moon, which came in September 1, today's newspaper, because today only I did the August 31, yesterday's episode. I included this there. Okay, yesterday's episode is already out, August 31 episode. There the super moon or super blue moon, you can call that concept, I've explained with pictures. So please go there. It's very, very informative for your geography paper, mains paper. Everywhere questions will come from there. Small episode, it is 14 minutes episode. Please watch that. Okay. Then this natural disasters, it's an interview format in Friday's article. You know, it's two people, they're talking. We have already discussed when that Himachal floods and all, very detailed article I discussed 2-3 days back. Here again, they're discussing like, are natural disasters man-made, human-made, anthropogenic reasons. That one point they have taken and stretched it into a big article. So quickly I will go through. I have put everything on the slide, but there's nothing much takeaway. Final, there's no conclusion. It's like humans are causing it. Okay, and we should solve it. That one point they've done half a page of Hindu. Okay, so we'll see this two articles, UCC and natural disasters, and then another one, non-editorial page based. I put an MCQ today, 2 hours back. In our community tab, daily I post MCQs. Okay, with solutions it is. When you go and attempt the question, when you attempt, click on the radio button, whichever, answer will pop up like green screen, answer will pop up. Okay, it's not like simply questions. So daily we are posting excellent questions to show you the sample or level of quality of VYSHIANS test series also. So this is like, what is the instrument on Chandrayaan 3 which detected lunar plasma, okay, plasma on the moon. So that we have given 4 instruments in the option. All these 4 are actually there on Chandrayaan. Okay, 6, 7, 8 instruments are there. That and all I taught you while doing the Chandrayaan 3 editorial. These are just 4 of them I just put, okay, which has a full form kind of thing. Shape, Chaste, APXS and Ramba. These things, I think Ramba P1, Ramba PL, something full name is there for that. So these 4 are certain instruments for certain purposes, and this Ramba is the one actually which detected lunar plasma. So that explanation also is there. So please attempt daily, okay, because most of the people, I don't know why you don't take VYSHIANS test series seriously. You, how much ever we tell you the quality of it, you won't enroll. So at least practice these 4, 5, 6 questions extra. What to 1 question extra you solve. Okay, our test series, if you enroll, it's guaranteed that you will get 100+ marks in the prelims. Okay, because every year questions comes from our test series. Every year, last 5 years I have put out data Vysh versus UPSC. Questions comes, or questions are solvable. Not like ditto question will come, that will never come. The statements which are asked in UPSC, that we would have taught you in our test series. Okay, and daily lectures are anyway there. So this and that combined, you should ideally clear. Last year also many students cleared. Our students are going to give mains in September. So prelims, it's a guarantee. Okay, but you should study very sincerely. So that article, as I told, which came in non-editorial page, ISRO makes big discovery on the moon. Our payload on this thing, that Ramba LP, okay, Ramba LP payload, that one has found lunar plasma on that, and now more details have not come. But 14-15 days this rover is going around the moon and studying things, measuring temperature, soil and everything. So they have told that many minerals were found. I think some magnesium, potassium, sodium, many things were discovered on the moon already now, and they will collect samples also, and we'll get more photos and information in the coming days. So like this, okay, as I told, if you want to study current affairs and these things and all in our test series, if not full test series, at least the current affair packs you can enroll. Okay, current affair packs have like 12 months future, 12 months before, or 12 months back, dated up to 5 years. Every kind of pack, individual packs and combo packs are there. These combo packs are the best seller. Every day at least 5 students are buying it. So these things will help you learn the current affair, which not only helps in UPSC but also in state exams, SSC, PSC, banking, wherever current affairs is there, it's the same thing. Okay, like June, July, August month current affair, there's no difference between UPSC and this thing. Our questions may be UPSC standard, but the explanation is there, the extra notes are there, so that will be sufficient for you to learn the news items. Okay, and my editorials also, daily free editorial plus the current affair magazine will suffice. You don't need to go for another magazine or coaching class things and all. Okay, so WhatsApp me in case you missed it on WhatsApp in this number, and start learning seriously. Okay. So now the article disasters, which I told, which one point the author has taken, and two people have taken their interview, they are discussing. Disasters in India has increased, the number of disasters which happened. So we keep telling, okay, climate change, temperature warming, this thing, that is the reason. But we are not taking the man-made things. Okay, we are constructing cities poorly, we are closing all the drainages, we are claiming wetlands, we are destroying everything. That we are not talking anywhere. So that the author is concerned, and he is telling, okay, like torrential rain in several parts of North India, particularly Himachal and Uttarakhand. We saw highways were swept off, buildings, national highways are getting swept off, buildings, then hundreds of lives are going, and we tell like warming of the Arctic is happening, and that is why heavy rains are there. So we didn't do anything. Okay. But after years of this haphazard planning, construction, poor construction, you caused this tragedy that you are not telling anywhere. Okay, poor planning, definitely it is man-made. So I will just tell the points because he is telling the same thing in the full article. Okay, humans have played an important role in enhancing the risk, and it's like vulnerable sections are there who lives on the street, who are poor people. They are the ones who are suffering actually. Okay, because of this no drainage and no thing. Water is like, even yesterday in Bangalore, all the roads are waterlogging is happening. Okay, almost all roads, because the drainage is not there. You're building like buildings after buildings, shops after shops in both sides of the road. There's no way for water to go. Water will come and stay there only. So all the vehicles and people returning from IT companies, all are like till knee level, water is there. So if the road, road is having that pit or like this gadda kind of thing, you will go and fall in that also, and people are dying also. So these kind of things, the government has to step in and do it. Okay. So you are like built on floodplains, the cities like Chennai, Mumbai, Bangalore, everywhere. Okay, encroaching the water bodies, planning the cities without thinking about sustainable growth and all. So humans are responsible, and we should find solutions for the same. Okay, so India is affected by lot of natural disasters, not like in very big gap. Now, like frequently in the same year, you are seeing floods in multiple states. Okay, Himachal is flooding, Bangalore is flooding. Now, after some time in November, Chennai will start flooding. Okay, Kerala is flooding. Everywhere you are seeing this flood issues, and the landscapes are drastically exceeding their carrying capacity. Okay, carrying capacity means more than what the environment can handle. You are going and doing, like now we are going to Moon and Mars, and we are going to spoil that place also. Okay, Earth we have already destroyed. Now we are going to colonize in Mars, and we will destroy Mars also in the coming 100,000 years. Okay, so this is the human nature. We go and destroy everything. Okay, like there is a thing, animation video was there where you take out all the humans and throw away from the Earth. You will see the Earth completely reviving, fully greenery, everything. Meaning the other animals, everything will do nothing to the nature. It is humans who will destroy the nature. Okay, it will completely come back if humans are taken out from Earth and kept outside for just one day. Complete Earth will revive. Okay, so this thing, okay, it's heart-wrenching to see a beautiful ecosystem crumble. Mumbai we see flood and all. So Mumbai flood, it happened 2005 and all. Those days there is no climate change and these kind of things and all. Now only this climate change and all concept came in trend, and people are talking about this, right? So it is man-made only. Mumbai has its own disaster agency which works specialized on this flooding issue. This municipal corporation has a storm water drainage department which is building a lot of water holding tank and things and all. Okay, and so that you can say that Mumbai is doing better now compared to Delhi. Okay, which is seeing recurrent flood now. The sea level rise is increasing. Mumbai is like islands. Okay, 7-8 islands is Mumbai. So there in the future, maybe complete Mumbai will, don't know what will happen. Okay, the way things are going, it will be underwater. Not like immediately, at least like 50 to 100 years and all, it can happen. So I am not confident that some of the planning decisions that we made are very wise. This is what the author is telling about Mumbai and Bangalore in comparison. And then, Mumbai and other places in comparison. So historical development of cities, whenever we tell we want development, what we say, we need infrastructure, we need buildings to come, that's all fine. But increased population density, okay, increased population density means greater dependence on fossil fuels and greater climate disruptive anthropogenic forces. Anthropogenic means human related created forces. So you are developing this fine, but when you are developing, you are seeing like more people like from the rural areas are shifting to urban areas. So there many things are happening that the city is getting overcrowded, and that is the reason natural disasters are happening back to back. Okay, so we are like stuck between the devil and the deep sea. We need development also, but we need sustainable development, else we will be stuck between these two, development versus non-development. So we don't pay attention to sustainability. In economics, sustainability means society, environment, everything should be taken hand in hand. All the assessments, everything should be done properly. Okay, but here we are running behind only economics, not the environment. We are running behind land holding, finding cheaper land, filling the water bodies, removing all the drainage systems, groundwater we are depleting, and then destroying everything we are destroying. We are looking only economics, how to get a cheap place to stay or cheap place to make villas and apartments and shops and malls and everything. We are just looking that economics. We are not looking environment and other things. Okay, so only adopting sustainable development goal will help you solve an issue. They even conducted a workshop where all the stakeholders like from planning, design, landscape, private developer, community-based organizations, citizens, everyone who suffered even landslides and all, everybody was involved, and a workshop was conducted. And at the end of the workshop, they realized the same thing. Okay, long-term solutions is like not being worked. There is no quick solution. Don't expect like in 10 days we'll finish off these issues and all. So you have to work on that. The municipality authorities have to involve. The knowledge already exists. That's what they're telling. We are developing building code. Okay, meaning government, building codes and all parliament laws we are passing. Municipality authorities are trained well. They have staff. Everything is fine. So we have knowledge, but we don't know to implement. For various reasons, we don't know to implement. And the main thing is lack of awareness. We are not spreading this problem that is very crucial problem. People are not taking seriously. Everybody like, okay, my house, in front of my house, it's like not flooded. I don't have any issue. Other places I won't go to stay, I don't care. But ultimately you should know that everywhere it will reach. Okay, slowly it will reach everywhere. Okay, so again, to calculate the risk and all, as I told in 2 days back also, when designing like roads and all, this government and all is very fast, one day this much kilometers of national highways they are doing, which is a good thing. But the way you do in the plain level areas, in like low level areas, the same if you try to do it in mountainous areas. In mountains, that same pace you should not do. There are many other factors you have to consider. Simply you completely make a tunnel through a mountain. What if that mountain was unstable and it couldn't handle it? So you are not doing as efficient, like proper studies. You should involve more experts, more data should be there. Okay. Now the data sets which we have is pretty old and it's not considering sustainability and all. So consider everything and then do it properly. That is what the author is telling. Okay, especially about Himalayan territory where we don't have proper observational network. We don't have too many rainfall recording stations. Okay, in low level land we have a lot of things, but there we don't have that many stations and all. So data is not accurate. So use all that thing, and the disconnect in which decisions are continued to be taken, that and all you have to be more serious. And more flood-prone areas and all, a transformative change has to happen. So if you see overall in this article till now, I didn't find any new point. The same thing, carrying capacity, human issues, do more proper data analysis and do this. So that same thing they're discussing. Okay. So again, carrying capacity. Okay, like coaching classes and all. Coaching classes, a teacher is standing there on the stage or that platform kind of thing in the classroom. Immediately below him, the first row is there. Okay, there is no walking space also. From that to till the last wall and even behind pillars and all, you have put like a 50 student classroom, you are filling with 100 students because you have to make maximum money out of them. Okay, this is what coaching class model is. You can go and Google and find out any YouTube channel, any coaching classes offline center. It is so crowded because they don't concern about whether the students are understanding, whether it is like congestion for them. Nothing. Okay, in a room, some places there is no AC also, no fan also. These people are sitting like this and then non-stop coaching. This is what happening to our earth also. Okay, one place, people after people are coming, houses after houses, shops after shop. You don't care what is happening. You need a cheap stay. You need a complete area. You are acquiring. All the farmlands is gone. All the wetlands are gone. You are acquiring. So that carrying capacity is getting exceeded. Okay. So again, you have to, this urbanization, you have to focus. Connecting tourist destination and all is needed, but you have to again be careful when doing this in a hurry-burry thing. That Chardham project in Uttarakhand, I already explained regarding this. Okay, so if you really want to take right decisions, bring in experts, private people, public people, everyone you involve, understand the scale of a disaster. And finally, after all this, whether there is a political will from the government to do all this or just do only development and development, that we have to see. That is the main question. Okay, so that article is over. Now that other third article which I told, child custody. Okay, why we are discussing this, that first you should know. The sessions, the parliament sessions, it happens like budget session, monsoon session, and then now next is only in Christmas time, that winter session. Okay, BMW, budget, monsoon, winter. So now a special session is going to happen. Okay, suddenly the parliament, they even did like a special session, midnight session, and GST was announced like that. everybody are expecting that the special session which is now told by the government suddenly on September 18-20 after our G20 summit and all, a special session is going to happen. Everybody are predicting that uniform civil code may be announced or passed, not like announced. They have the majority there, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, they will pass it. So, because elections are also coming, uniform civil code is in BJP's criteria since like many years. So that will be passed. Okay, because what is this actually? Civil code. You should know criminal code, already the other bills are there, right? The IPC, CRPC and all, where if somebody does a crime, you go and kill someone, you are a Hindu, you are a Muslim, anything, your law is same. You both follow the criminal law only, meaning India's criminal law. But when it comes to civil laws, marriage, divorce, adoption and property disputes, it's called civil laws. So that civil laws, Hindus are following their own Hindu laws are there. Sikh and Buddhist and all, maybe they have some laws. Christians may have some clauses. Muslims have their own based on different schools. Okay, there is this Salafi school, Sanafi school, many schools are there. I don't know the correct terms and all, but in this paper here and there it's mentioned. So that schools, everybody has a different this thing. Okay, so you are telling like criminal law I will follow Indian law, but civil law I will follow my law. That is not correct, right? Why? Because if you take in this Sharia law and Islam law and all, there if you do any maybe small crime also, it's like you are cut your hand, cut your neck. Okay, that only you see in Taliban, in maybe Saudi Arabia, in some countries and all, they follow that strictly. So that kind of things they understood it's very difficult to use. So we will not follow that. We will instead use the criminal law which is there in Indian system. Okay, which in court case it will go for years and years. Okay, same like in Hindu laws also there are many things which are favoring the people, and that way they have chosen. Okay, they have like properties or maybe the girl child, many things are there. So they, religion, Hindu or Muslim, they take in such a way that whichever is good for them in the local, meaning the religious law, that they take. Remaining we will take from the Indian law. So that is double standard. So avoid all that. We have uniform civil code. Everybody follow the same civil code. Marriage, same law. Divorce, same law. Property, same law. Okay. So that now they are going to pass. And author is telling, don't limit yourself only to polygamy, meaning multiple marriages or divorces and all, and you should define or make the uniform civil code bigger to check about the custody of child also, because no law is there which is actually taking the interest of the child. You are just concerned about whether parents are happy, like mother got custody, father got custody, the child you are not asking, or that thing. Okay, little bit problems are there. So that in India, if you see, there is this Guardians and Ward Act of 1890, which is in general for the welfare of the child. In Hinduism or Hindu people, there is this section 6 of the Hindu Minority and Guardianship Act, where father is the natural guardian of the child and after him the mother. Okay, the mother would ordinarily have custody till the child attains 5 years of age, because that time child should be with the mother. Okay, mother has to feed the child also. So that is again under this Hindu's law. Then the person would lose custody if she or he ceases to be a Hindu, meaning you change your religion between, then you lose the custody of the child itself. This is the Hindu law thing about the custody of child. In the same thing, if you see this term, right, after him the mother, after the father the mother, that doesn't mean the father has to die. Okay, maybe the father is not capable. Okay, he's like full-time drinking or full-time, he's not available. So that was actually told in this Gita Hariharan 1999 case. So this is not in case, I don't know whether direct question on child custody will come, but maybe adoption related question may come. Okay, so that time these things you can quote. What is the main law? What is the Hindu's law? Islam also I'll show you. And this court case which told like after him, it necessarily does not mean after lifetime, but in the absence of father. Okay, meaning father is not available. Now in the Islamic law, as I told, see Hanafi school, Shafi, Hanbali, Maliki, like this, different schools have different thoughts. So there they are telling, like here you see father is at number 6. Father is not the main natural guardian of the child. Father is at the 6th position. Before that mother, mother's mother, paternal grandmother, sister, maternal aunt, paternal aunt. After all these 5 people, then only 6th position is father as a natural guardian. And in different schools, with the Hanafi school, mother does not lose the custody after she ceases to be Muslim. Meaning she convert also, still she is not losing the custody as per Hanafi school. Islamic school gave custody to mother till a boy attains 7 years and a daughter till 17 years. Okay, you don't have to by heart all this, but understand the difference in clauses. Okay, then the other schools, if you see, custody of the mother till the daughter is married. Then mother gets custody of even the male child till puberty and female child till her marriage. Okay, so most of the cases just like some are good, some are bad. So child gets the right to make the choice after that. Okay, then this thing, okay, claim of biological parents versus adoption. This is the main thing which author is focusing. Okay, because 2-3 cases he will show now. Meaning there is like father is there, mother is there, one child is there. Now suppose you don't want the child, you go and put him in some orphanage or something, somebody will adopt, then they become adoptive parents. After that, this biological parents after 1 year will feel like I need the child back. Okay, that time now who should be given the child? Okay, the parents who left their child or the other parents who took care of that child when nobody was there for the child. So that in different court cases, different verdicts have come. It's never this side or that side. Both sides verdicts have come. So now Indian courts are attaching greater importance now to biological parents in preference to adoptive parents without due consideration to the best interest of the child. This is the main concern of the author. Okay, again there is this thing also, like there is a father, there is a mother. Father is an accused rapist or rape case, something is there, or even the child was born out of that. Suppose, okay, father, girl is there, it was a rape, child happened, and then now custody will go to whom? Or if nobody wants the child, what will happen? This kind of multiple cases happens in India. Okay, so that one case they're telling, July 26, 2023, the judges of the Bombay High Court, okay, that is the two women judges, they gave the custody to the biological father, who actually is a rape accused. Okay, it's a woman judge giving. So that is why the author is again worried. Why like this you don't have any sensitivity towards the mother or child's concern and all. So you gave the this thing to biological father who is accused of rape, meaning actually I'll tell you, I told you, one man is there, the girl is there, the girl is only 17 years, meaning minor. Rape happened, see, October 2021, 17-year-old biological mother, on realizing that she was pregnant, then ran away with that boy. Okay, after this happened, and then it's not rape actually, meaning mutually only, but before marriage. Okay, and then they will live together 2021. Then the minor's father complained. Okay, that 17-year-old's father complained, alleging rape and various other charges under POCSO Act, and then the father was arrested and then granted bail later. India, everyone gets bail. The mother and child were then sent to a home in Mumbai. Okay. Now 1 year passed, 2022, this biological mother, now that father is trying, meaning the parent of that biological mother is trying to make her marry someone. So she marries. Certain what to do with the child? They gave the child to the Child Welfare Committee. Okay, meaning you are freeing yourself from the child and you are going to marry. And so that child is now open for adoption as per this Juvenile Justice Act 38(3) clause is there. Any unwanted child of a victim of sexual assault was declared free for adoption. There is a clause like that. So the Child Welfare Committee puts the child for adoption. Anybody can adopt. She married. Okay, that other father is somewhere, biological father is somewhere. This girl is marrying some third person. Child is in the CVWC. That time, somebody adopted, I think, and that time biological father filed a habeas corpus. Habeas corpus and all in your polity textbook, it will be there. Okay, it's like when somebody is missing, you can go and tell the court that present that person in front of me. It's a thing which they have. Okay, a right which they have. So habeas corpus he filed, and then High Court stayed all the adoption proceedings there. Okay, without looking like the trauma of the child, the trauma of the adoptive parents, and the child was returned back to the shelter home, CWC. Okay, meaning they could not adopt. And then July 2023, the CWC rejected the biological father's application for custody in the best interest of the child. Okay, now High Court after that reversed it, and High Court told give the child to the biological father. Okay, unfortunately, neither the best interest of the child nor the biological mother's emotions was taken into account. The mother was opposed of giving the child to that biological father who is an accused rapist. So the requirement of consent of the rapist father in such adoptions would set the wrong precedent. So this rapist father, no, you are giving the child without any proper thinking, that is setting a wrong example, and many more courts will follow this. Okay, that is one case. Another case in Nasreen Begum 2022, Allahabad High Court gave the custody of a girl child to her biological parents in preference to the rights of the adoptive parents. Okay, so 3-month baby was there in adoption. The two parents, actually I don't know what kind of parents they are, they for some reason they couldn't take care of the child or something, they put it in adoption center and then somebody could take care. Okay, and then they took it also, but after a few years I think these people came and claimed. Okay, and this court is telling take and give it to the biological parent. So that one example is here. Again, they are telling Juvenile Justice Act is like telling once adoption is done, then the people lose the right of the child. then how come they come back and do, how come the court were in favor of them, that kind of thing. Okay. And the family also, in that, when they were giving case, the biological parents, they were telling like they denied visiting, they did not allow to visit our child, but there is proof that these parents from somewhere, they are like coming in vacations and then seeing the child every year. Okay, so this allegation of denial of visitation and all is wrong. So without considering any of these courts favored the custody to the biological parents instead of the adoptive parents. Okay, so again, trauma of both those people are not given consideration, and they just told one line: the child may undergo some difficulty because of the beginning, like separation from the adoptive parents, else nothing is there, you take and give to the biological parent. Okay. So the court gave much importance to that thing, again, biological parents, and told there is no legal adoption and all there. It's just somehow that adoption happened. There is no proper legality there. Then again, one third case, they are telling Bombay High Court case 2021 ignored the fact of adoption was not valid in terms of Muslim law. So again, they brought in this religional law and all, and told something, and the court, in the interest of the child, had refused to give custody. Okay, so here a good thing has happened. It has not given custody to the biological parents, instead gave to the adoptive parents. So 3 court cases examples you got. In future, any questions comes on adoption, child custody, Uniform Civil Code, this aspect, you can use these as case studies in your answer. Okay, so finally, the author is telling a progressive UCC should overemphasize biological ties, should not overemphasize. Don't tell just because they are biological parents, they believe they have the right to this child. Okay, it should protect the right of the adoptive parent. It otherwise people will not adopt children. Okay, like you will be in a fear, like, okay, I adopted a child, after 5 years the child is like 5 years you took care of it, your bonding is now strong. That time from somewhere some parents are coming and telling and claiming, and the court will take and give the child to them. That doesn't make sense. So people will not adopt then after that. Okay, so it should not insist on the matrimonial bond between the parents. Ideally make provision for guardianship even for a single parent. Okay, surrogate parent. Surrogate means you are using, like, a husband wife is there, but the wife cannot conceive, you are using a third lady, okay, to just meaning that 3-parent baby concept is there. Okay, science concept where a father can use the sperm and this thing of the woman, of the third woman, and then you will make a baby, and then maybe payment will be done, or that depends. Okay, surrogacy laws are different in different countries. In India, surrogacy is actually banned. You can use it only, I think, if that person is a relative of you and money should not be involved. Like that, many laws are there in India, surrogacy law. Okay, but earlier it was valid. Okay, many Indian celebrities and all, you know, their surrogate child are there. Okay, they'll pay someone for this thing. Okay, so a surrogate parent, single parent, or cure parent, cure, Q-E-E-R, that is actually this meaning your sexual orientation need not be male or female, it can be transgender, it can be LGBT, anything. Okay, so that is the cure parent. So anyone, it should be considered, and the guardianship laws should be framed accordingly. That is the author's suggestion. You can also use that as your conclusion line. So today's editorial, these are the only important ones. Remaining, I told you, either it is repetitive or it is not worth discussing. Okay, so please WhatsApp me. I want the most serious aspirants to be part of VYSHIANS, who will even win these kind of goodies which I announced on October 2. So please stay in touch and comment below so that I can continue this every day. And today total 4 episodes are uploaded, 5 episodes are uploaded, lectures and different things. Please watch everything. Please put comment everywhere. Okay, so I'll wait for that comment because I like seeing the comments and replying to them. So do that. Okay, so thank you and have a nice day.